I'm the American Mystifier, and if you're anything like me, chances are that you have probably experienced a lack of confidence at some point in your life. And thank goodness, that's a good thing. And here's the reason why. Now, oftentimes when I tell people that it's a good thing they've experienced lack of confidence, they look at me like I'm a little crazy. And hey, they might be onto something. I am a professional magician and hypnotist after all, and you'd have to be a little bit crazy to cut a woman in half live on stage in this political climate. Don't worry, I put it back together again. Okay, jokes aside, the truth is, the only people who actually, never feel a lack of confidence are like psychopaths or somebody who has something wrong with them. Okay? So if you have felt a lack of confidence, good on you. It means you're a human being like the rest of us. So it's good to know that, right? Now, that being said, that doesn't mean you can't feel massively confident 99% of the time. I know that I do now. I didn't always feel that way, but thankfully I've gotten to a point in my life where I feel that way. And so here on this channel, I'm going to share with you not only the ways that you can become massively more confident, I'm actually going to show you some tools that you can use that will help you get there quicker and be able to access practicing anytime you want. I mean, that sounds pretty good, right? All right, so with that in mind, let's talk about what you actually need to learn, though. Because here's the thing. How do you become more confident? The answer is simple. We as individuals become more confident when we know something really well. This became evident to me years ago when a friend of mine, back in high school, he was really good at sports. And I just noticed that whenever he was playing sports, man, that guy, he felt confident. But you take him out of sports and put him somewhere else, oh my word, he was timid, he was shy. It was just the most odd thing ever to me. But that's when it began to click. I began to realize that knowledge was the key. Now, when this first happened, I became a little nervous because I realized if it's true that knowledge is the key, well, the fact is we can't know everything, right? So that seems a little concerning. Doesn't that mean we can't always be confident? And what happens is I eventually realized that there are certain skills, there are certain things that apply in all situations across the board, and these are the skills that will make us feel confident all the time. All right? So keep that in mind. There actually is a way to do this, and that's what I'm going to share right now. So what are these skills? It's social skills. The biggest one, it's not the only one. There's actually another branch of skills as well, but one of the biggest ones is social skills. If you master social skills, you will be confident because you will know how to communicate, how to influence, how to share what you're feeling with other human beings. And that means that you can be confident in yourself. So how do you learn these skills? Well, for me, I learned them by practicing magic. I know that's kind of a funny way to do it. You probably didn't think of that as the first thing, but here's the thing a lot of people don't know. And this is something that I came to a revelation years later about this, is that magic is the perfect tool for mastering social skills. It gives you a reason to approach people and practice skills, and their attention will be on the magic trick, but really it is the act of doing it that will allow you to learn how to use body language, how to properly use words, and how to use tone of voice. It will also teach you how to understand how to read people in real time while you're performing the magic trick to know when they're enjoying it, when they're not. There's lots of things that you can learn while doing a magic trick. It gives you the opportunity to practice these skills. And one of the biggest barriers to entry, why a lot of people never become confident and never have these skills, is because they don't have the right situation to practice them in. I mean, just think about it. If you were just to try to practice new social skills just on your friends, it could be a little weird because you start acting different than you normally do, or you do something a little off and it just seems weird and awkward, right? But if you are able to go out and just practice on the street, like I used to just go to the bar, or I'd go out literally on the side of the street and perform it while people walk by. I would go to, schools. I'd go to actual like a public college, and people would come in for lunch and sit down, and I would just perform for the college kid, or the college kids actually, while they're eating lunch. Incredible. I was able to just go out and practice this and meet lots of different people and get massive experience in using these skills. And so if you want a way to do that, this is by far the best way that I have found to practice these skills. But remember, I mentioned one other set of skills, so don't miss this. This is one of the most important ones out of all the skills you can ever learn. That is the skills of dealing with the unexpected. Look, there's a whole branch of skills that are dedicated to learning how to deal with unexpected or unusual circumstances. And magic's also another good tool to teach you this, because when you perform out on the street, you meet lots of different people, you're in lots of different situations, it's never exactly the same, and certain magic tricks are even designed in such a way that they teach you certain skills. Like one of the best ones that I know of is this thing called multiple outs. If you learn multiple outs, it shows you how to formulate multiple different ways a trick can go. And these things make up for any failures that can happen. And so you can learn skills like this in your everyday life. You can plan multiple outs in your everyday life. So if you want to learn more about that, I teach more of this on my channel, and I'm going to be teaching more in the future. So why wait? Why avoid joining the hundreds of others here on this channel who have already subscribed and shared my content with other human beings to make the world a more fun and interesting place? Because not only will you help other people learn about the incredible powers of magic, but to also learn about how to just have fun, be more confident, and all sorts of other incredible social skills. Because I don't just teach magic on this channel, I teach tons of other skills that help us become more magnetic and attractive human beings who can help the world be a better place. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a good day.